Change your mind and you change your life. What does that mean? Well, let me explain. There's this hidden power in our daily lives that most people aren't aware of. It's the power of substitution. You see, our minds are incredibly powerful. They can create our reality. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, the first step in the ladder is will. Will and the will becomes power. But how do we use this incredible power to our advantage? It all starts with understanding the power of substitution. You can think of it like this. Let's say you have a friend who is always negative and pessimistic. When you hang out with them, they bring you down. You start to feel their negativity seeping into your own thoughts. Before you know it, you're feeling anxious and stressed out. This is because their negative thoughts have replaced your own positive ones. Their thoughts have become your thoughts. On the other hand, let's say you have another friend who is always optimistic and cheerful. When you're with them, you feel energized and happy. Their positivity rubs off on you and you find yourself thinking more positively as well. That's the power of substitution in action. So how can we use this to change our lives? Well, it all starts with becoming aware of the thoughts that we're entertaining. Are we surrounding ourselves with negativity or positivity? Are we focusing on the negative or the positive? Once we become aware of our thoughts, we can start to challenge them. For example, let's say you're trying to quit smoking. You might have a thought like, I can't quit. It's just too hard. Or I'm not strong enough to quit. These thoughts might be true if you believe them, but they don't have to be. You can choose to replace those thoughts with more empowering ones, like I am strong enough to quit or I can do it. By choosing to focus on these positive thoughts, you'll be more likely to succeed in quitting smoking. Another way to use the power of substitution is by practicing gratitude. When we're grateful for the things we have in our lives, we're less likely to focus on the things we don't have. We're also more likely to attract positive experiences into our lives. So take some time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. It could be something simple, like a roof over your head or a meal to eat. It could be something more complex like your health or your relationships. By focusing on these things, you'll start to feel more positive emotions and you'll be more likely to make positive choices. Another way to change your mind is to develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that we can improve our abilities and intelligence through hard work and dedication. People with a growth mindset are more resilient in the face of setbacks. They see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as threats to their self-esteem. To develop a growth mindset, start by challenging your limiting beliefs. If you find yourself thinking, I'm not good at this, stop and challenge that thought. Ask yourself, is it really true or is it just an opinion? Then replace that thought with a more empowering one. For example, I may not be good at this right now, but I can improve with practice. By practicing this type of positive self-talk, you'll start to develop a growth mindset. Finally, understand your values. Your values are the guiding principles that help you make decisions and navigate through life. They're the things that are most important to you. When you know your values, you can use them as a compass to help you make decisions that are in alignment with who you want to be. You can also use your values to hold yourself accountable. When you're tempted to do something that doesn't align with your values, remind yourself of the consequences and then choose to do the right thing anyway. By doing this consistently, you'll start to see a change in your behavior and eventually a change in your habits. The power of substitution is a simple yet powerful concept that can help us change our thoughts, change our lives. By being aware of our thoughts and choosing to focus on the positive, practicing gratitude, developing a growth mindset, and understanding our values, we can harness the power of substitution to create the life we want. Remember, it all starts with changing our minds. So start today and see how this hidden power can transform your life. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it valuable, please share it with others so they, too, can benefit from the hidden power of substitution.